All right, so I had a blast making the last video, and it seems like you guys also really enjoyed it, so I thought we would do another one. Doesn't mean I'm going to stop doing the traditional, three of us using the same weapon trying to melt CAIATL or a boss videos. But, once a new season has been out for a while, there's definitely a lot of, not a lot of things to continue to test. So I will definitely be doing more of these videos where I just do comparisons of different perks so that you guys can see what a realistic test of all the different perks on new weapons and even old weapons looks like. So in today's video, we are looking at the Eremite, which is the seasonal 960 fusion rifle. 960s are actually really, really strong right now. They might be the strongest in PvE. I'm not 100% sure. It's between 960s and whatever Cartesian archetype. I think that's like 660 or something. But yeah. And then we will be going through 3 different roles in this video. We'll be looking at 3 different damage perks, basically. We'll be looking at High Ground, Control Burst, and Reservoir Burst. So, looking at the first Eremite, it had Ionized Battery, Envious Assassin, and Control Burst. So, Envious Assassin is an insane perk, and it might be bugged right now because Bungie hasn't said anything, but basically you just kill enemies with your other weapons and it overflows the magazine. And what I mean by it might be bugged is it is allowing you to overflow your entire magazine, and I don't remember Bungie ever saying that that was intentional, but that happened when they changed it. And then the other perk is Controlled Burst, which when you land all of your fusion bolts, it increases your damage by 20% and decreases your charge time by 10%. As you can see, when I first shoot, I'm only doing 14,127, but then Control Burst takes my damage up to 16,952. So I was able to get off a total of 8 actual damage shots. The 9th shot did not do full damage because I ran out of the buff. And I was able to do 672,435 damage. So moving on to the next Eremite. Again, it had Ionized Battery, Envious Assassin, and Reservoir Burst. So something interesting about Reservoir Burst that I did not know, you actually lose 1 shot of reserves because it basically also gives you an extra one in your magazine, but that doesn't matter because Envious obviously overflows it past that. So Reservoir Burst gives you a 25% damage increase on your first shot or any shots that are overflowed. So with Envious, basically all of your shots are going to get that 25% buff until you reach the 7th shot, I believe, or 6th shot. I'm not really sure where it calculates what the normal magazine size is, but yeah. And so you can see that I'm doing 17,659 damage per shot, and all of them received that damage buff. And then I was able to get off a grand total of 7 shots, and again, the 8th shot didn't count. And then finally, I was able to do a grand total of 626,895 damage. And with the third and final Eremite, this one had Enhanced Battery, Envious Assassin, and High Ground. Just like the last video, we got to use High Ground again, which is fun. Got to stand on top of the bell. If you don't know, High Ground gives you a 20% increase in damage as long as you are higher than the enemy that you are shooting. Now, I don't know exactly how much higher you need to be than the enemy. I don't even think you probably have to be on the bell, but it's just kind of funny. I think you could probably just be on the stairs and that would be enough. So just like Control Burst, this is a 20% increase in damage, so I'm doing 16,952 again. The only issue with High Ground in this test is that I have to spend time getting on the bell and also making sure my well is high enough. I don't know if the well will reach me from the ground level, and actually didn't test it. I was only able to get off 6 shots with High Ground, but realistically I would be able to get off 7. So you could just do the numbers and calculate what I would have done with 7. And then I did a grand total of 525,520. But like I said, you could add another 84,760 to bring the total to 610,280, which still makes High Ground the worst of the 3. So this test went exactly how I thought it would. I knew Control Burst and Reservoir Burst would be close, but Control Burst is the best here just because it allows you to shoot a little bit faster. And at the end of the day, Control Burst is just all around better because you also get an extra shot. So that extra 5% increase in damage from Reservoir Burst won't matter because you only get 19 shots anyways. So that is it for the video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Let me know what other weapons you would like to see in the future, and I will definitely get to them. But hope you guys have an awesome rest of your day, and I will see you later. Peace.